And a 1 and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Are we live? We're live, alright. There it is. So, today we are, One second, I gotta move me. That's better. Now let's put me, up here. That should, maybe? I was going to go into a test flight anyway, so okay. Just gonna check whether or not that looks right. Oh yeah, I gotta reset my... Man, I wish that was animated. That'd be so nice. Ugh. So, you guys probably haven't really seen this on the channel, but I do have one of these. Got this cool Russian Navy skin for it, which I have taken quite a liking to. I think it looks very nice, very clean. They also fixed the afterburner effect slightly, and I believe it has a different yeah, it's got like a different afterburner texture, like on the inside in the engines. Am I covering up any important information with my face right there? Yes, I am. What we're going to do is we're going to move me over here, and that should be great. Okay, we're up in the air, by the way. So what I was going to try and see if I could do was have split throttle action. So what we're going to try and do is hook up split throttle specifically to my rudder pedals. Full reel. There it is, manual engine control. Propeller pitch? Don't mind if I do. Anyway, while I'm here, let's see here. We're going to want... Why do I already have keybinds for that? I know, very interesting settings. Ooh. We might have to use... Oh. So if we use joy to key, I'm going to open up joy to key now. There we are, joy to key. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch from warthunder to that. That should be much better, because now you can actually see what I'm doing. Perfect. Okay, so going to open up joy to key, and oh no, there we go. All right, so joy to key right here. I think I already contributed to joy to key, honestly. It's really great though. Let's see here. I'm gonna create one. Warthunter. Warthunter. No. Alright, so now what we want is for that to go to an output. And then maybe that. So then if I go into warthunder, go first engine control, backspace, there. Right. So what's this do? Oh yeah, I need to be in. Oh, you know what? I see what needs to happen. So, yeah, okay. So, if I go back down to engine controls, we have to reset that. So, what we're going to want on here is that toggle between on and off. Yeah. I believe that would be correct, so. Oh, no, we want multi, that's right. So input 2. Maybe toggle between on and off is correct. So let's make sure those are both on toggle. And now let's see if it works. Okay, wait, is this gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. Okay, so what I need to do then is probably have Hmm. Hmm. I see. Hmm. So we can't do it with the joystick key, so we're just going to close that. All right, so, oh, what's this do? All right, so we have both of them here, and now okay, so backspace is clearly the wrong one to activate it, because you'll accidentally activate it if you're using it for those. So what I'll do instead, shift brackets. All right, okay. So now, if I start pulling AOA, put a little rudder in, look at that, beautiful. Okay, so now we put back in the throttle, and in fact, okay, so this is bad. Oh, we're slowing down, we're slowing down. Okay, and there we go. So you have to be very careful with that. Alright, so if I wanted to do that, then what I would do would be, so we go into multi-mode, and I basically just switch afterburner off. Then we could probably do this safely. Alright, so we pull up, and then we roll over, and then back to combined throttle. I feel like there needs to be a more reactive way to do that though, because if not, it's just gonna suck. I need to be able to do it with one hand, that's important. Okay, so what it has to be is that. Okay. So it looks like if I'm not being stupid, then I can... Well, you know what would help? If it was a held input. But that's not going to happen. Okay, so let's see here. So we gotta pull up, and then no, we pancake because we didn't use enough altitude. I wish there was just like actual individual throttle controls because this is kind of rough. Like if I could just have two different sets of buttons for each engine, that would be much better. is nothing here that would actually help me with this particular issue. It's not like this plane particularly needs it, but if you're doing certain maneuvers, it would be nice. Like this, but you know. Like, it would be useful for getting out of that more quickly, but I don't know how to use it reactively like that. Ooh. Ah. Man. You know, it'd be nice though. A twin engine MiG-23. Wouldn't that be sick? I don't know how they'd manage it. It'd look pretty wacky. It'd probably end up looking like one of the other Russian swing wings. Like a backfire or something. It probably would not end up looking like a Tomcat, which I do need to eventually start grinding America so I can get this beautiful bird, because honestly, I'm disappointed with America players. I need to start being smarter with how they use phoenixes and stuff. Because flying up into the stratosphere and like spaffing 6 missiles is just not going to do anything. Everyone knows this, but some of the players keep doing it. One day, I will acquire this plane, and I will be blessed with Fox 3s, and it will be a glorious time. Until then, I will continue to play Russia for the muy good Soviet interceptors, because, well, they're just good. And with the changes to MTI on the MiG-23, ooh, it is particularly spicy now, because you can actually IFF things, which is shocking. A shocking new discovery. So let's see, what's the bracket today? 12-3. You know what? I might just say screw it. I might just go, you know, sure, I'll play against the new stuff. Why not? Why not? You know? Better activate this first. Haha, 10%. Ooh. Although, it's 11-0 to 12-7 to 12-3, right? So if I were to play something lower, then 11-0, then I wouldn't have to see any top tier stuff. Like if I played the SPSK. Or, alternatively, I could play the 9.3 game, or I guess it's 9.7. Because this one is pretty fun, actually, these guys. They're quite nice. you know, 10,000 kilograms of thrust and all. Not particularly good at defensive maneuvers or anything, but... And then of course we got the hover sausage with a beat up rusty skin. Like it's actually been just sitting out in a exposed, you know, concrete slab for the better part of its life, which is probably about how well maintained these things were, if I had to guess. This funny boy with its just wonderful cockpit visibility. This funnier boy with its different cockpit visibility, still pretty similar. For sim, kinda meh. It's got no IFF, so the radar's not particularly spectacular. But you know what? I might just give it a shot. Let's try it. What could go wrong? What's the worst that could happen? There's a lot of people in there. We could do some naval strike. We could try, yeah, we could do some naval strike. That'd be kind of cool. Or take the MiG-19 and just go screw around, because we've actually got a radar that can detect things, which is just wild. I still need to get the rockets for the MiG-19 because it needs some pseudo flares if it's gonna work, you know. This is one of those moments where there's no spawns in the middle. The only option for spawning in the middle is this little guy. Technically, I could use this loadout and go sink some ships, which I'm actually... I could do that. I could totally do that. Let's just what's this one look like? This is a much cleaner skin, that's for sure. Oh, they're shooting at something. Wonder if it was that guy. Well, that's an F-104. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, You could do that in the Yak 141. This thing just does not have the engine power. Okay. Let's try that again. Man, the repair costs are so high. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah, the RWR changes did basically nothing for this radar, or for this radar warning receiver. No launch alert, no nothing. However, fairly sure. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, he's actually spraying guns at a carrier. That's a smart move. I can't really dogfight much, but if I can get close enough to him with the R60, I shouldn't need to. It does look as though he's going to be making another pass on our carrier, so let's sort of pull down and pull in, see if we can, oh, that's the ocean, okay. He's gonna make another pass on the carrier, isn't he? There he goes again. Oh. Hey, dude. Hold on to this for me. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're gonna drop our bombs. That guy just tried to make a mean pass at me here. I don't know who that is, but this guy's definitely an enemy. Oh, shoot. Gosh. Dude, there's so many people attacking that thing. How irritating. Unable to do carrier ops because the carrier just does not have any actual air defense. I suppose if I'd just run, I would have been probably fine, but what a mess. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go for full tanks. Wish this thing could take a drop tank, that'd be nice. Alright, and airfield 5, we're going to be trying to defend our carrier, but I'm not exactly optimistic about our chances here. Also, this is probably the worst reticle ever because the whole thing moves. There's nothing fixed on it. I need to figure out how to do custom reticles sometime to actually fix that. Because frankly, it's rough at the moment. here. One of the other things about the MiG-19 that's tough is that the lift changes so radically when you go supersonic. Like, it just, as your speed changes, your elevator control just radically shifts. And so it's a very touchy aircraft because of it. It means you can just, it's a super duper maneuverable fighter though. Like, it can probably out dogfight almost anything at its battle rating and above. But it's such a touchy bird. Like, look at this. Look at the nose drop. I have to like put in so much more elevator as she approaches supersonic. Basically, as the shockwave is moving back over the plane. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the OBS so we're getting warthunder. There we go. Alright, time to attempt to intercept some interceptors. Also, she shakes a lot too, just to, you know, add to the fun. Let's dive a little bit down here, see if we can come up a bit. I wish it also had the actual radar display in this thing, but nope. From what I've heard, it's similar to the, it would end up looking similar to the MiG-21's sort of display, which makes sense. Be nice if we had modern fleet too, that'd be cool. Alright. We are absolutely cruising out here. It shakes so much though, it's kind of annoying. Looks like my face is also super big on the OBS thing, so we're going to move me up here and shrink me down a little. We could probably also mess with the settings on the, yeah, let's see here. Can I get a square one? Never mind. We're just gonna put me like that and then shift me over here. Perfect. Have I crashed? No, good. Alright. That's the dog. The dog is making the sounds. Alright. That's better. So, we are currently over friendly territory. And let's head on over towards the combat area. Having a radar is nice, but it doesn't exactly account for much when there's no IFF. And the range is super limited. It does have a lock mode. Sort of pseudo TWS, if you will, but there's 0 adjustments I can make to either radar beyond turning the lock radar on and off. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's the combat. Let's warm up a IR missile here. Throttle down a bit. It's really hard to tell what's going on here. Who is chasing who? We're gonna go for the guy at the end of this thing. That looks... That's Russian. Red nose. Yeah. Okay, so then who are you? Are we all just chasing one guy? Oh, we got an F-86 friendly? That's great. Okay, who the heck are the rest of these guys? Oh, yeah, everyone's just chasing one guy. Okay, I'm not gonna be part of that. Someone's gonna absolutely clown on this lemming train that we've got going. Thanks. They were meant for a base. I have no idea what he's talking about. I do not need to be going anywhere near supersonic right now. In fact, I don't want to because it makes my controls freeze up and or become super touchy depending on whether I'm super or subsonic just barely. I think this is a ground fight here. Yeah, there is. Hopefully there's not too much unfriendly AA coverage. Yeah, you can see how this thing just loves to dip when it's starting to approach supersonic. It's very irritating. Like it's kind of an actual mental load trying to think about flying the plane, which is not great. Honestly, I feel like the MiG-21 should be a lot closer to this kind of like shaky performance, but I'm perfectly happy with the fact that they modeled it inaccurately, just for the fact that it's super consistent and I don't have to worry about it. Alright, come on. There must be some Americans around here. Some Americans, British, French, Swedish, Israeli, some of them. There must be some. There's gotta be. It feels... I was getting swarmed by them out the carrier, but there's none out here. Alright, well. To the carrier, I suppose. This thing's got pretty good range when you just don't throttle it up so much. And I've not gotten a single person to show up on my radar. Also noticed the sizable dead zone on the radar display. Or it's just like, nah. It might be because I'm flying low. And I should be flying higher to be actually getting performance out of that radar, but still. Hmm. Something tells me that that destroyer that got smushed there is probably one of our carrier's escorts. Probably out here. Because there's our carrier. But if they were close enough to hit the escorts, I'm not sure why they'd hit the carrier. Or why they wouldn't hit the carrier, rather. What is that? How far out are you? And what are you? Is that guy sling bombing naval targets? See if I can pick whoever that was up on radar. If anything, I'll be nice and high, so I'm efficient anyway. One of the nice things about this battle rating is you don't have to worry much about radar missiles, really. Oof. Yeah, I don't know where the heck this guy went. Well, he's not on my scopes, so I'm gonna just pull off here. Nice and high. I can make good time and good fuel economy all the way back to base. Yay, I made oh, the match ended. Okay, did nothing, earned 9,000 silver lions against my losses of 20. Yikes. Alright, let's see here. Player stats. Wish it would show you how much you lost and won, but that's alright. I think... Rock on. Okay, I actually got some bombs. Yes, please. I hate how you have to, like, research to get to the stupid rockets. I might do some air realistic with the MiG-19, though. It's pretty fun. Yeah, let's switch to air realistic. Oh yeah, we can actually get this loadout. We can put bombs in this loadout now. Oh yeah. Dude, now this is true multi-role capability for early jets. I can carry 200 pounds of bombs with my supersonic fighter and 2 crappy missiles. I think, honestly, operating this thing in a ground attack capacity will be really interesting, because you get 2 250s and potentially up to 16 rockets. Well, up to 32 rockets, I should say. But 16 rockets if you're also using bombs. And then you also have missiles, which, you know, for 9.3 is not crazy, but it's not nothing either. Let's give it a shot. That joined worryingly fast. Stick 20 minutes of fuel. Or 24. We're gonna max load this thing, yeah. Alright. There we go. Ooh. There we go. And up we get. Dude, I wish this thing had some, like, R3Rs. That'd be so awesome. Just 2 R3Rs would make this thing such a better aircraft. Alright, so we're gonna go into space. Seriously? T2s? Oh my gosh. So anyway, we're gonna climb into space with our little bombs and potentially bomb somebody. Also, the lock is only like 4 kilometers, so yeah. And at this battle rating, there's not all aspect radar warning receivers, so running my radar like this, what the devil is mile? Like, yeah, whatever. Spelling is not my strong suit, so I'm not even going to try. Alright, so I could probably bomb some ground targets, honestly. Really? Ooh, T2. Oh, they made the seeker on this smaller. Does T2 get flares? I don't remember. We don't need these bombs. Alright, buddy. You want to do this? You really want to do this? Oh, he died. Okay. Back up to speed. Ooh, MiG-21. Probably the SPSK if I had to guess. That'd be our maximum up tier here. Hi, buddy. Oh, yeah. Look at him go. Has anyone shot a missile at him yet? Oh, yep, someone has. Look at him go. Alright. T2, that's right. The T2 got better missiles, didn't he? It's irritating. Why don't I get better missiles? Why can't I get some... I don't know. Something interesting. Alright, well... I suppose I could go for that SU-7, but... this match seems to have wrapped up without me, honestly. Oh, T2's firing again. Ooh, a Valtour. I could kill that. I could definitely kill Valtour. Or maybe I should just continue going this way so I can actually engage the rearmost of the group rather than the frontmost of the group. Oh. Oh, is he going to pull out of this? Yes, he will. Okay. Look at him go. Wish I had flares to be popping right now so that my teammates don't kill me. But, ooh. Probably help me to have a little less fuel right now. And these flaps are so whinny. Oh, this is bad. Thankfully I can just go vertical and he can't really touch me, but we do have a warthunder coming in. What's he? What the heck? Alright, so we're gonna shoot a missile at him. And we're going to also shoot a missile at this warthunder. Is that tracking still? It's not, but that's fine. Okay. MiG-19. Very nice. Oh. Hello, spaghetti. He lives. Brick rigs. Yeah, I got too ambitious with what I wanted to build in brick rigs. And then when I couldn't build it, it kind of got me all burned out on the game. But it's still just, it's really solid if you find what you want to do. And because you can just do it. Like once you know what it is you actually want from brick rigs will provide it. It's really great like that. But if what you want is a fire control radar that can shoot like radar missiles, then probably not. Oh yeah, I could probably do. What game am I playing? Warthunder. Forgot to do that part. Warthunder. There we go. But yes. Let's do another round because that actually went pretty well. Okay, that is, I think that actually might not be too hard. Now, the handheld part, getting it to point where you want it might be difficult unless they introduce new controls for that, but the speed radar gun might be a little difficult because you have to compare two separate sensor, like pieces of sensor data. So, so actually that particular issue is something that I ran into when I was working on my radar projects as well, because what I had to essentially do was create an information buffer that would keep that little bit of information store it away for maybe just a fraction of a second, but still store that away and then compare it to a piece of data later. That's tough to do for brick rig sensors because, well, they don't like staying in a certain state. They don't like holding information very well. So I'd have to probably end up making some sort of wildly complicated contraption. I've got a friend, goes by Zerd Guy online, and he would probably be able to make something like that pretty easily because he's just really smart, way smarter than me. But that particular issue would be hard to solve now that I think about it. Because essentially what you'd be trying to do is use somewhat of a Doppler effect, right? And so theoretically that would mean that you're just comparing, you know, two pieces of information. For instance, the range to a target, which would be how you'd do it. You'd have two range sensors, and then you'd sample one range sensor. Yeah. Or proxy sensors, yeah. Yeah, so making data comparisons in brick rigs is tough, which is unfortunate, because if I could do that well and without too many bricks, then I could definitely make my radars and stuff. But as it stands now, the best I could do is, I mean, maybe you could... That's a thought. Maybe if you could store the input in a... Ooh. Maybe if you could store... Oh. Oh, you're gone. Okay. Never mind then. I might go back and revisit sensor tutorials at some point, but I just haven't played brick rigs for a while, so it's not exactly on the top of my list at the moment. So, yeah. I'm actually going to ground strike here. Thank you. I will keep uploading whatever I find interesting. At the moment, that is warthunder. And it might continue to be warthunder for a while yet. And also Space Engineers is obviously pretty cool. Oh, he's probably going to move on, try and hit this one too, huh? Well, maybe I should hit some ground targets instead with these. Like, I could probably hit that light pillbox there. Okay. Never mind. That's not happening. Alright. Well, let's get... Okay, there's a lightning. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's not a minimum range circle, but rather a minimum ground clutter detection area. Because it seems like that area never detects ground clutter, but I'm not entirely sure whether that's what it means. Because does that radius ever change? No, it doesn't. So I think that's the radius within which it won't detect ground clutter, perhaps? Or maybe not. Oh no, that is the ground. I see. Okay, I'm like hearing sound from somewhere else, and that's screwing with me. Thank you, warthunder, for your perfectly well-working sound system. Ooh, no you don't. Hello, Valtura. I'm surprised that didn't happen to be a team kill there. Alright, A4. Yeah, you better start flaring. Dunzo for Bunzo. Alright, here we go. Dude, that guy just kept turning. Very foolish. Very silly, man. I love how this thing just... When I was carrying those 2 bombs, it can still just climb like a dream. This plane is kind of wild for the battle rating. What was that? 8 rounds? Yeah, that was 8. Or no. Oh, yeah, because it's 60 rounds per gun, 2 guns, so it's 120 total rounds, and I spent 8 rounds to make that kill. That's pretty good. Yes?
Would you like to eat with us?
Huh?
Would you like to eat with us?
Oh, sure. Yeah, soon? Or...
It's the Cuban pork, so we'll just dish that in the microwave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that guy's dead anyway. Oh. Man, this thing just... This is kind of like the F-16 of lower tier. In air realistic, at least. In air sim, it's kind of not that great, but... Like, just the fact that it can outrate almost anything. It doesn't pull quite as much AOA as a lot of other planes, but certainly... That's right, no ballistics computer for the guns, so we're just operating on instinct. Okay, that just didn't work. Okay. Well, whatever. Surely there's another person somewhere. Right? Also check out the absolutely massive search area on this radar. Yeah, after this game, I'm definitely... Where was that? I had a contact for a second there. After this match, I'm going to go eat some food. Then I'll be back, so... Where on earth? Oh, okay. I wonder what that contact was, though. Because honestly, I'm very sure I saw something on the radar. That's a Milan. Yeah, I can vector intercept that. There we go, that's half burner. Can probably still hold supersonic on half burner at this altitude. I mean, this is 8,000 meters, so yeah. And in a slight dive, absolutely. That's crazy. Up here it doesn't shake hardly as much. Alright, Milan. Yep, he's the last guy, so I better kill him. I don't know what this thing's maximum wing rep speed is at the moment. The fact that it can go Mach 1.3 and not just fall apart is wild. Yo. That was probably the longest R3R kill. Goodness. Alright. Food time. I will be back. I think I might just stop the stream here for now. You guys all have a, oh yeah, let's see the results first. Oh, okay. 1 kill. And, yeah. Alright. Well, you guys have a good time, and I will see you around later. Or wait, no. I mean...